Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing us how to make the super delicious Yamarita or yam nuggets. So relax and enjoy this video to the end. For this recipe we need yam. Then the first thing we have to do is to make sure that we'll slice this yam, peel this yam and slice into yam fingers. Then we wash the yam thoroughly. Ensure that the yam fingers are not too thick or like too big. Okay, make sure you slice them to moderate sizes so that they can cook and fry well. Okay, so don't slice them too much. So once you are done slicing, like I said, you wash them thoroughly before we go on or move on to the next stage. So while slicing my yam, I discovered that the yam I bought is almost spoiling, and so I had to just cut to make sure that I get some parts that I can use for this video. Okay, after that you keep the yam aside. Then you're going to put in 1 cup of flour in a bowl. There you're going to add your half teaspoon of ginger, half teaspoon of nutmeg, half teaspoon of white pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and half teaspoon of curry powder. Then you add 1 teaspoon of castor sugar. I'm using castor sugar because it's a fine sugar, it doesn't have much granules. And then you have 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So you mix everything together. Next, I added some dash of egg yellow, although this is very much optional. Then I added half teaspoon of turmeric powder. This will add some kind of good taste and also color to the flour and whatever that I'm going to use it for. Next, in another or a separate bowl, you crack in your eggs. So for this recipe I used 2 large eggs. So you crack in your 2 large eggs, and to this egg you'll be adding just half of 1 cube of cooking cube of choice. So I use chicken cube, so I added half of it and whisked this together to mix thoroughly. Then I'll set this aside. Alright, next we are going to cook our yam. To cook this yam, to the water you are going to use, you add in some salt and sugar. Yes, you heard me, sugar. Just to boost the taste of the yam. Okay, then you add in the washed yam, cover this and let it cook for at least 18 to 20 minutes depending on the size you have cut it, or when you are sure the yam is almost like 90% done, then you can remove it from the water or from the heat. Okay, it's not going to cook completely. Like I said, 90% done. You take it off from the heat and then allow it to cool down completely. Yes, you're going to allow this yam to cool down before you start the next stage of whatever you want to make or whatever that we are making at the moment. Alright, now we have everything all set and ready. We have our eggs, our flour properly mixed, every dry ingredient mixed in our flour, our cooked yam ready. So the next thing we have to do is take 1 piece of these yam fingers, then let them be coated, or you coat them with the flour. So you coat them with the flour first, dust them a little so it doesn't have too much of flour on it. Now transfer this into the egg and let the egg coat this thoroughly. I don't know how you want to do it, but all I know is that just ensure that this yam is coated in the flour and also coated with the eggs. That's it. And next, once you are done coating it in the eggs, transfer it back into the flour again and let the flour coat this yam the second time. Okay, simply put, coat the yam with the flour first, then transfer into the eggs, coat the yam that you've coated with the flour in the eggs, then bring the yam back again into the flour and again back into the eggs. before frying. That's it. Flour, egg, flour, egg. Just like that. So however you wish to do it is all your choice, but ensure that you first coat it in the flour, then the eggs, then the flour, and lastly the eggs before frying. That's it. Understood? So you have to repeat this process. As you can see, you need to repeat this process for all the yams. Okay, so then next thing is heat up your oil to medium heat, then you transfer these yams into the oil and start frying on medium heat. Make sure you don't fry on too high heat, so the medium heat is okay for this to fry. Make sure you also monitor this gradually or from time to time. Once they turn light golden brown, you take them out from the oil, then clear the oil and then fry the next batch, just like that. And once you are done frying this, believe me, you're going to love the taste, you're going to love the outcome of this yam nuggets or this Yamarita. The best ever Yamarita you could ever try. The taste is superb, scrumptious, delicious. Oh my god. Believe me, this is the best Yamarita you could ever taste. The taste, the crunchiness, I don't know how to put this, but what I know is that just go ahead, make this Yamarita at home and get back to me in the comment section how it turned out for you, and I know it's going to turn out the best. Yeah, so the remaining flour and the egg, I didn't waste them. Yeah, I just added some warm water into this, mix it together, and then again I had to fry this. Yeah, I added some pepper and mashed pepper and onion and little salt. Okay, mix everything together, then I went ahead and fried this, and also it gave me something scrumptious. So I will say it's a no waste recipe. So just add a little oil and then fry this and you have it. Very delicious. Will I say some will call it pancake, also you can call it diet, whatever, but I prefer calling it diet. Yeah, so that's it. You may choose to cover it to fry, or you may also choose to leave it open, so it's all your choice. This is not part of my recipe for now, but I'm just doing it because I don't want to waste that flour and the remaining egg, so I had to just turn it into something delicious as well. Yeah. We call it a day from this side, and I believe you love this video. And if you love this video, don't forget to subscribe, like my videos, comment and share this video. I'll be waiting for your comments to know how you feel about this video. See you in my next video. Bye bye.